Hey, my name is Bones Rodriguez, and this video is called How Your Cell Phone Can Be an Asset. Instead of paying for it, have it pay you. Now, if you know my channel, then I talk about all the time that instead of having liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket, it's about creating assets that put money in your pocket. If you've read any Rich Dad, Poor Dad or Robert Kiyosaki, then you know some of this concept. But this channel makes things simple. And most people, their cell phone costs them money, right? So I want to talk about how you can make money with your cell phone, how it can be an asset for you. So how much does your cell phone cost you? Well, there's the initial purchase, and now that the iPhone X is coming out, it's going to be $1,000, and that is often monthly added to your plan, right? I have the Samsung 7 Edge and I'm still paying for it like a year and a half later. So it goes to monthly fees, all the fees you have to pay for taxes and line charges and whatever the heck they put on there. Those are, you pay monthly. There's your monthly usage, of course, if you use it, even if you have an unlimited plan and you don't use all the unlimited minutes, of course, you still got to pay for it. And the data plan, because for some reason those are separate, and people buy accessories all the time. And then there's internet use. Now I've highlighted internet use because that's we're going to talk about data plan, we're talking about accessories, the internet use. We're going to talk about the ways to make this into an income for you. You can't do anything about the taxes and fees that come from the city or state, wherever you are, but these are the things that you can. Accessories, apps, so we'll be talking about too, and internet use. Okay. So your cell phone is a liability that costs you, not an asset that pays you. And every month it takes money out of your pocket. I think my wife and I pay some stupid like $181. That's crazy, right? But it is a necessity now in today's world. So why not turn it around and have it pay you instead? Have it pay you instead. And throughout my channel and all my products and courses or whatever, I talk about that whenever you are buying something, somebody else is making money from it. So how can you get to the other side of the table, right? So if you have a pet, then you spend a lot on your pet, right? You accessories and leashes and toys and litter and whatever. Well, there's a way for you to get to the other side of the table where you are the other side. You are gaining money from it rather than giving it away, okay? Everything I just said about what all those charges are is the reason that you can make money with it. If many people use them and buy them, cell phones, this is your opportunity. Instead of buying things related to your cell phone like everyone else, listen carefully, sell things related to your cell phones. Doesn't that make sense? Because if you're buying something, that means someone's selling it. And if you're selling it, that means someone's buying it. Now, for some people, sell is like a bad word. And it used to be for me until I got to understand business and what business is supposed to be and what money's supposed to work, how it's supposed to work, right? So I talk about the Transformers movies. They're all terrible. And I hate being sold to go to one of those Transformers movies. But I love all the Marvel movies, right? I can't wait for them to come out. I'm thrilled to give them my 25 bucks. I live in New York, so the movies are expensive here. I'm thrilled to give them 25 bucks so I can get into the movies, right? I used to feel that money was the thing that was stopping me from doing something, right? Oh, we want to go away this weekend. We want to go wherever. We want to do this. Oh, it costs X. Now that money was the reason I couldn't do it. But I learned after a while reading books and listening to videos and getting on channels like mine now, that instead I turned it around. Money is the reason we can do those things, right? So you mean I get to watch one of these awesome Marvel movies that cost $200 million for just 25 bucks? Amazing. That's fantastic. So everything I just said is the reason for you to be able to sell things that are related to cell phones. So, like, what can I sell? Well, everything I mentioned. That's why I mentioned it. The initial purchase, the things that are added to your plan, monthly fees, monthly usage, data plans, accessories, apps, and internet use. I'm going to talk to you more about the accessories, apps, and internet use because it's easier, right? You can be an affiliate for other companies, and you can get paid because the companies need new customers, right? The hardest part of having a business is finding customers. So if you can help any business find customers, they're happy to pay you. Happy. It's called being an affiliate, and it's a huge thing on the internet. I have a bunch of other videos about it. Um, I'll link to it at the end of this, okay? But we're going to talk about accessories, how you make money with accessories, how you make money with apps, and then internet use, which is my favorite, okay? A good example is accessories. You can go to a website called gearbubble.com, and there are other ones, but let's just talk about gearbubble.com. They sell cell phone cases, but you can create a design. So someone made this design. You can create the design, upload the picture, and you can sell it, and it's all for free to do that. Okay? And who do you sell it to? Well, you find Italians, right? Well, how do you find Italians? I'll tell you later, but I'm going to tell you now. But I'll tell you how later also. You use Facebook, because Facebook is an amazing thing, and really, you could just you can post a picture of this thing. Gearbubble will sell it for free. You don't have to pay anything until someone buys it, and you can just post this picture, and you can target some Italians, right? Hey, who do you know who's Italian? Show them this thing, and people will buy them. You guys, if you get it in front of enough Italians who are interested in cell phone cases, guess what? Boom. You know, hey, do you have any Italian friends whose birthday is today? Get them this. Sell that, because a business sells stuff to people who want that stuff. I am Puerto Rican and Cuban. I don't want an Italian cell phone case, okay? But I have some Italian friends. Maybe they want it. Does that make sense? Okay, so people buy these. So I just showed you one way to turn your cell phone into an asset. Now, you might be like, well, you didn't. You showed me how to sell phone cases. I get it. Hold on. I'm gonna I'm gonna get to the internet, but with the internet on your phone, you can sell this. Okay. So the next example, a better example, is apps. There are apps out there that you can make money with, and my favorite is the Circle Pay app. You can just go into the App Store. That's good for both Android or iPhone, or just go to circle.com if you're on the web. And this is an app that's like Venmo. It's a peer-to-peer money sharing app. But what's great about Circle is that there are no fees. And here's the best part. It instantly goes between your debit cards. Instantly. So yes, you have its own Circle account like PayPal or like Venmo, but Venmo takes days to get into your account after you withdraw it. Circle is instant. And if you use the promo code CXC8AU when you sign up, um, listen to this carefully. It will pay you $5 or $10 once you have sent 25 bucks. So here's what I tell people to do, and I'll link a website where I made it so you can learn how to do it. I'll link to it in the description. You can just download the app, right? Enter the promo code CXC8AU. Find a friend, say, hey, I did this with my wife. And I said, hey, I'm gonna send you this promo code, this invite link, and download Circle. She's like, what is it? I'm like, oh, it's like Venmo. Okay, great. If someone doesn't know what Venmo is, it means they're over 30 and don't know yet. But people under 30, they're like, oh, no problem. You download it, and then you send them 25 bucks. When you send 25 bucks, you will get paid 5 from the company, 5 or 10 from the company. And then when they send it back to you, when your friend sends it back to you, then you'll both get paid another 5. What? What? I just showed you how to make 5 or 10 bucks every time you lend your friend 25 bucks for like 10 seconds. Okay. Now, not to brag, but I've made 1,500 bucks in a little more than a week just sharing this app with people and going back and forth to 25 bucks. Okay. The same 25 bucks. So that's something you can do. And guess what? 1,500 bucks is a pretty, what is that? That's almost 10 months of a $170 cell phone bill, right? A year, just a little more doing that, and you can pay off your cell phone in a year, right? Or at 1,500 bucks, man, you could buy the iPhone 8 cash. Okay, so I've shown you how to make just now, right? Between between this. That's a little harder, right? That's why it's a good example. This is a better example. So download, go to the App Store and download it, or go to circle.com and you can use it on the web. It's the new Venmo, and it's a promo that they're trying to get people to use it, and they're paying you to use it, and they're paying you to find friends to use it. It's amazing. It's the best free money thing I've ever seen. If you use the promo code CXC8AU, that's the way to go. But I'm going to show you the best example now. That's a fantastic. I want you to know this is a great example. But the best example is the internet, right? Because you can use existing platforms. And Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook fame, he said, "We are a mobile company now." He knows that mobile is the future, right? Like I'm doing this on my laptop, but frankly, I could do it on my phone at this point, I think. And mobile is the way to go. So that's why it's the best example, using the internet and using existing platforms. And my favorite at the moment is one called sharethenumber.com. If you're interested in home business, if you want to make money online or with your phone, this is a great way to do it because it is super simple. It uses two parts of your cell phone, right? It uses the phone part, the US number, 1-618-355-1121, and you use a password. And the password here is friends. And if you use the password there, it might tell you to go to sharethenumber.com, in which case, just like the picture here is, there is a form for you to fill out. Then you use the password there at the bottom, and you join now. When you go in, there is an opportunity for you to earn up to $1,300 a day. Now, it says a day. It's actually per sale. So you can earn anywhere between 25 bucks to 1,300 bucks per time that people go through and purchase one of the things in there. And that is a phenomenal, phenomenal way to turn what would be your cell phone bill into cell phone checks. There are two kinds of people in the world, right? Those that get bills in the mail and those that get checks in the mail. I prefer being someone who gets checks in the mail. So, using this share the number system, you can listen to the message over at 618-355-1121. And there's a message there with the promo code friends. And you can go and earn money just by doing that, by sharing the number with your promo code, with your password. And in my opinion, that is the best way to use your cell phone as an asset. I have other videos about liabilities and assets and all those things, and I use the web for many different things, and I have different businesses. I get different kinds of income, but I've shown you 3 great ways to use your phone as an asset. Okay, so this has been how your cell phone can be an asset. Instead of paying for it, have it pay you. And I want you to click here to learn more about any of the things that you're interested in. If you click this link in the middle here, then it'll take you to my blog that'll go into more detail about the 3 ways I just showed you. I have other videos. Buy something that pays you is one of my favorites, and the most popular one there is what the rich buy that the poor and middle class do not. Please do me a favor and comment below, subscribe. I make